Season 23, American Idol fans have been introduced to a variety of new talent, though some are more familiar than you might think. This includes performers who come from famous families and those who appeared on other similar competition shows. Recently, fans have been noticed that they might have seen recent contestant Jamal Roberts before. A few American Idol viewers noted something familiar in Jamal Roberts' singing style. American Idol has recently returned with Season 23, with Luke Bryan, Lionel Richie, and Carrie Underwood serving as judges. One contestant this season is Mississippi teacher Jamal Roberts. Recently on American Idol, Roberts covered the Chris Stapleton song Tennessee Whiskey. This served as his selection for Hollywood Week Showstoppers. As Roberts shared on the show, "This performance right here, I feel like it already changed my life. I didn't think I was going to make it this far, and look at me, I'm right here." The judges were impressed, with Richie sharing, "Lord have mercy." However, they still had a few notes for the singer. As Bryan shared, he missed one or two of the notes, where he didn't get all the way there. Richie also added, "Normally, that little growl that he has on top. He missed it twice, but it's something I know that he can do." At the time, it was noted that Roberts added his own soulful touch to the country ballad. However, prior to this, he admitted, "I'm stepping out of my comfort zone." While not nominally a country singer, Roberts shared, "I hope the judges can see that I have the potential to be the next American Idol. So I'm pulling out all the stops here." Roberts might be familiar to fans of musical competition series. Prior to his appearance on American Idol, he had appeared on Bates' Sunday Best. This series looks at undiscovered gospel talent. Roberts might be familiar to fans of musical competition series. Prior to his appearance on American Idol, he had appeared on Bates' Sunday Best. This series looks at undiscovered gospel talent. The city of Meridian also recently came together to honor the Sunday Best alum. During his recent appearance on American Idol, a few fans even noted where they saw him before. Taking to social media, one fan shared, "Hope he wins American Idol because he was robbed from winning Sunday Best." Another shared, "I was thinking the same thing." The gospel arena fumbled the ball on this one for sure. Back in 2024, Roberts previously uploaded his own cover of the Chris Stapleton song on TikTok. At the time, fans still noticed the gospel influence on Roberts' voice. Since his more recent turn on American Idol, Roberts has also seen support from his city of Meridian. As shared by ABC Few, the city even hosted a farewell fundraiser for him, already honoring how far he's already gone on the show. At the time, Roberts, a teacher, shared he was happy his position could help inspire kids to follow their dreams. As he shared, "I always had a thing for kids. I love kids. I love the little ones. Watching them grow up and instilling in them what was instilled in me. You got to train them up as a child, and then they learn from that, and then when they grow old, they won't depart. So I feel like me working with kids, me doing this is a big stepping stone for them and showing them that they don't have to play video games all the time or do this or be in the streets. When you set your mind to it, you can do whatever you want to do." Chapter 1. The journey begins. In the world of reality television, few platforms have the power to elevate unknown talent into stardom quite like the iconic American Idol. From its inception in the early 2000s, the show became synonymous with dreams, perseverance, and the undeniable talent of contestants vying for their chance in the limelight. Among the hundreds of contestants that graced the stage, one individual made a lasting impression not only through his vocal prowess, but also through his infectious spirit, Jamal Roberts. As viewers settled into their couches for a new season of competition, they were completely unaware that Jamal, a small-town singer with big dreams and an even bigger heart, was on the verge of capturing the nation's attention. His journey began in a sleepy town in North Carolina, where Sunday mornings were a celebration of faith and music. Jamal grew up in a family where gospel hymns reverberated off the walls, with his mother leading the choir in their local church. Surrounded by melodies of hope and inspiration, Jamal's passion for music flourished amidst the sacred harmonies. Despite his family's encouragement, Jamal faced the all-too-familiar struggle of self-doubt. Growing up as an African-American male in a small town, he battled the weight of expectations and societal norms. Yet, amidst his fears, he found solace in the sound of his own voice. By the time he reached high school, he was a familiar face at local talent shows and community events, dazzling audiences with covers and original pieces. The thrill of being in the spotlight fueled his ambitions, igniting a desire to pursue music beyond the confines of his hometown. Chapter 2: The Call of American Idol. After years of honing his craft and developing a unique style that blended gospel, R&B, and soul, Jamal stumbled upon an opportunity that would change everything. The American Idol auditions were coming to his area, and despite mixed feelings of nervousness and excitement, he knew he could not let this chance slip by. He gathered his courage, practiced diligently, and traveled with friends to the audition venue. Little did he know that this moment would become a pivotal chapter in his life. The audition day was both exhilarating and nerve-wracking. Contestants filled the waiting rooms, each radiating a different blend of hope and apprehension. Jamal took a deep breath as he stood before the panel of judges. The judges, seasoned individuals with years of experience in the music industry, sat before him, each one poised with pen in hand and a critical eye. As the music began to play, Jamal closed his eyes and poured his soul into the performance, delivering a haunting rendition of a classic gospel song. His voice soared through the room, captivating the judges and filling their hearts with the spirit of his music. When he finished, silence lingered for a moment before the judges erupted with applause. Their comments were nothing short of encouraging. "You have a gift," one of them remarked. "We want to see more of you." Overwhelmed with joy and disbelief, Jamal walked out of the audition room with renewed confidence, having secured his place in the next round of the competition. Chapter 3: The Rise to Fame. As the weeks passed, Jamal Roberts transitioned from an unknown talent to a frontrunner on American Idol. His performances resonated with viewers, showcasing his diverse musical style that celebrated his roots while branching out into contemporary genres. With each week came fierce competition, but Jamal's unique ability to connect with the audience set him apart. He shared stories of his upbringing, his family, and the struggles he faced, allowing viewers to see not just a contestant, but a person with depth, resilience, and passion. One particular performance remains etched in the minds of those who witnessed it, a powerful rendition of "Bridge Over Troubled Water." Infused with gospel undertones, Jamal's voice soared as he poured out his heart into the lyrics. The emotion in his delivery struck a chord with viewers, evoking tears and applause. It was during performances like these that Jamal solidified his identity as a performer who wore his emotions on his sleeve, creating an unparalleled connection with his audience. As Jamal journeyed closer to the finals, he became aware of the challenges that accompanied fame. Behind the scenes of American Idol, the pressure to maintain a perfect image weighed heavily on contestants. Social media, buzzed with both admiration and scrutiny, and comparisons to past idols became a constant presence. However, Jamal remained grounded, drawing strength from his faith, his family, and the community that had supported him from the beginning. With his heart set on winning, Jamal poured hours into rehearsals alongside intricate vocal coaching sessions. Each week, he aimed to raise the bar higher, tackling genres that challenged him and exploring musical styles that pushed the boundaries of his comfort zone. The relentless pursuit of excellence not only showcased his versatility, but also illuminated his growth as both an artist and an individual. Chapter 4: The Impact Beyond the Stage. As the season progressed, Jamal Roberts became more than just a contestant. He became a symbol of inspiration and hope. His journey resonated with countless individuals who saw their own struggles reflected in his story. Communities rallied behind him, and social media platforms became flooded with support, turning Jamal into a household name. His reach extended beyond fans of American Idol, with people from various walks of life connecting with the powerful message he conveyed through his music. Despite the fame, Jamal remained humble, continuously expressing gratitude to his supporters and acknowledging the path that led him to this moment. He often said, "This journey is not just about me. It's about all those who believed in me, and I hope to be a source of encouragement for others." He actively engaged in community outreach programs, sharing his story in schools and churches, hoping to inspire young people to pursue their dreams, regardless of the obstacles they might face. During this phase of his journey, Jamal also began to navigate the complexities of the music industry. Conversations with established artists and producers opened his eyes to the nuances of fame, success, and the importance of authenticity. He learned the significance of staying true to himself and weaving his narrative into every song he produced. As he prepared for the finale, Jamal found himself on a path toward not only winning a title, but also shaping his artistic identity. Chapter 5: The Finale. The culmination of Jamal's American Idol journey arrived with the highly anticipated finale. The air buzzed with excitement, and viewers across the nation sat on the edges of their seats, waiting for the results. The energy in the auditorium was electric, with fans waving signs and cheering for their favorites. Jamal took to the stage one last time, delivering a breathtaking performance that encapsulated his journey from a small-town boy to a national star. His final song choice was a powerful ballad that reflected his growth, resilience, and gratitude. As he sang, the stage became a canvas where every note painted emotions of triumph and vulnerability. The audience erupted with cheers, and in that moment, Jamal felt an overwhelming sense of fulfillment. Regardless of the final outcome, he knew he had poured his heart into the competition, and that in itself was a victory. As the announcement of the winner drew near, the anticipation in the room became palpable. The host began to speak, creating a suspenseful moment that felt as though time had frozen. The winner of this season of American Idol is. The moment felt like an eternity, but finally, the name echoed throughout the auditorium, resonating deeply within Jamal's heart. While his name wasn't announced as the ultimate winner, that moment was not the end but rather a new beginning. Fans erupted with applause, and Jamal held his head high, humbled by the journey he had undertaken and the connections he had forged. He reveled in the love that flowed from the audience, grateful for the platform he had been given. Chapter 6: Sunday Best and the Next Chapter. While American Idol provided Jamal with a launching pad, the next chapter of his music journey unfolded on another platform, Sunday Best, a gospel music competition that celebrated the artistry and devotion of singers from around the country. Recognizing the opportunity to connect with audiences through faith and music, Jamal eagerly entered the competition, prepared to showcase his love for gospel music. Sunday Best embraced Jamal's roots and provided the perfect avenue to showcase his powerful vocals and deep-seated spirituality. The competition attracted individuals with diverse musical backgrounds, each drawn to the heart of gospel music. For Jamal, it was an opportunity to reconnect with the sound that first inspired him. The essence of faith-infused melodies echoed in his heart, and he felt empowered to share the message of love, hope, and redemption. The format of Sunday Best allowed Jamal to shine as he poured his heart into each performance. The audience was captivated by his ability to weave personal storytelling into his renditions of beloved gospel classics. As he progressed through the competition, he became known not just for his voice, but for the authenticity he brought to every song. The depth of his faith resonated with viewers and fellow contestants alike, creating a bridge of shared experience and belief. Chapter 7: The Transformation. As Jamal navigated the challenges of Sunday Best, he experienced a transformation, one that extended beyond his musical skills. The camaraderie among contestants fostered a spirit of support, and he found himself forming meaningful connections with singers who shared their own unique journeys. They uplifted each other in moments of vulnerability, creating a strong sense of community that transcended competition. Through deep conversations and prayer, Jamal discovered a renewed sense of purpose. His experiences on both American Idol and Sunday Best reminded him of the power of vulnerability in music. The journey was not just about winning titles. It was about using his voice as a conduit for healing, inspiration, and connection. The culmination of Sunday Best brought Jamal face to face with opportunities he had only dreamed of. When he took the stage in the finale, he presented a stunning performance of an original song that encapsulated his journey. Titled Lifted, the piece embodied his growth and embrace of faith, uplifting the audience with its message of hope. As he sang, Jamal felt the weight of his journey lift, freeing him to share his truth without reservation. As he progressed through the competition, Jamal Roberts became a beacon of inspiration, reminding viewers that music has the power to transcend boundaries, heal wounds, and ignite faith. He was no longer just a contestant. He was an artist determined to leave a legacy that would echo through time. Chapter 8: The Aftermath and Legacy. Following his time on Sunday Best, the trajectory of Jamal's career took off in unexpected ways. His unique sound and soulful message resonated far beyond the competition. He embarked on a musical journey that included collaborations with renowned gospel artists, performances at churches, community events, and even inspirational speaking engagements. Each opportunity allowed him to share his story of perseverance, faith, and the importance of remaining true to oneself. Jamal released a series of singles that received critical acclaim, earning him recognition as not only an artist, but as a voice of a generation seeking authentic expressions of faith and inspiration in music. As he toured the country, he connected with fans who shared their stories of struggles, triumphs, and the transformative power of music. For Jamal, The connections he forged with his audience became just as meaningful as his performances. He established the Jamal Roberts Foundation, dedicated to empowering aspiring artists and providing mentorship opportunities for young talent in underserved communities. With every initiative and outreach program, he strived to give back to the same neighborhoods that nurtured his dreams. Jamal believed that music had the power to heal and inspire, and he wanted to ensure that others had access to the same opportunities he had been afforded. Chapter 9: The Road Ahead. Years later, as Jamal Roberts stood on stage at a benefit concert, he reflected on the incredible journey he had undertaken. The echoes of American Idol and Sunday Best resonated in his heart, and every challenge he faced had imparted valuable lessons, shaping him into the artist he had become. His journey was a testament to the power of music, the strength of community, and the unwavering belief in oneself. Jamal's voice echoed throughout the auditorium, filling the space with love, unity, and encouragement. In sharing his story, he reinforced the notion that dreams, when pursued with authenticity, can lead to uncharted territories of success and fulfillment. As he sang the final notes of his performance, the audience erupted into applause, a collective acknowledgement of not just his talent, but of the journey he had taken. This is just the beginning, he thought, looking out at the faces illuminated by hope. Jamal knew he was destined for greater heights, and his heart swelled with anticipation for the road that lay ahead. Epilogue: a tribute to the power of dreams. Jamal Roberts' journey from American Idol to Sunday Best was not merely a sequence of auditions and performances. It was a powerful narrative about resilience, purpose, and the transformative power of music. His story served to inspire others, reminding them that dreams, whether big or small, are worth pursuing with unyielding passion. As Jamal continued to roam stages across the country, he did so buoyed by the belief that music could change lives, starting with his own. It captivated audiences, connected communities, and fortified the bonds between heart and soul. While Jamal Roberts emerged as a talented artist, he also became a beacon of hope for those who dared to dream, illustrating that with faith, perseverance, and authenticity, anything is possible. In his own words, music had the power to transcend barriers and illuminate hearts. Never stop pursuing your passion. You never know how far it will take you. Jamal's story is far from over, and as his narrative continues to unfold, one thing remains clear: the music lives on,